And tonight, Mecklenburg County leaders received an update on the state of COVID in the county. Queen City News chief political correspondent Emma Withrow joins us live from the Government Center with the details tonight. Emma, here, any new developments that you learned from the meeting?
Yeah, that's right, guys. Mecklenburg County's newest public health director, Raynard Washington, was sworn in today, and he also gave his first COVID-19 update to Mecklenburg County commissioners, but unfortunately it wasn't a positive one. He shared some pretty grim news. He said that the reports they're seeing indicate that about 83% of the new COVID cases are the Omicron variant that are showing up in Mecklenburg County, and they expect that to rise in the near future and possibly just get worse. So we're going to break down some of the numbers that he said during the meeting today. According to Washington, right now about 600 people are in the hospital for COVID here in Mecklenburg County. Hospitals are reporting a growing number of 18 to 64-year-olds in the ICU due to COVID, most of which of those people are not vaccinated. So our positivity percentage is above 33%, well above that, which is the highest it's ever been since the start of the pandemic. There's some estimates that Omicron spreads 2 to 3 times faster than the Delta variant. So about 52% of those who were eligible for the booster shots have received them, which is good news. Other good news is Washington expects the surge to slow down and decline sometime soon. Now, after the update from Washington, Mecklenburg County commissioners made it a point to let the public know. They've been reading the emails and the input from the public on the mask mandate. The majority of the board vocalized that they're going to stick with that 5% positivity rate until they plan to lift it.
Now is not the time, certainly, to entertain any discussions. I do think relative to not having a mask mandate, and in fact, most of our neighbors across the state and many of the counties who have not adopted mask mandates, many are considering doing that now at this time because we're in the middle of a surge and they're seeing the impact it's having in their community.
Chairman Dunlap said Mecklenburg County residents should be thankful that a mask mandate is the only thing they have to deal with and not a vaccination mandate that the other cities have had businesses implement for their patrons to get into those businesses. Now, in some good news, Mecklenburg County commissioners did end up voting yes for the $3 million to pitch in for the new food distribution site that's going to be in West Charlotte. That's going to be putting an end, or at least starting to put an end to the food deserts that area of our community has experienced for decades now, and many commissioners were supportive when they ended up voted for that. So we're going to see Carolina's Farm Trust start that property construction sometime in the near future. But for now, at the Government Center, Emma Withrow, Queen City News.
Emma, thank you for that update.